minor one in my book.
It is a minor one in the scheme of things, but your wife probably doesn't see it that way.
She's a little upset. She just got a new job. She wants to be home so she can talk about her new job. She loves talking about a new job, but she's right. That's a sacrifice I made at night. I actually have to get up at 4:30 in the morning too. 4:30 every morning. So that's a sacrifice. So, you know, when y'all having a bad day, when y'all like, man, I can't practice no more. I had a horrible practice. I had a horrible day. I just don't want to do this no more. Like this, I just want to go home and sleep. Enjoy this. Think about it. Think about the grand scheme of things. What you want to do when you grow up? You want to be a doctor? A doctor. Well, that's a hard profession right there. But you know what you have to go through as a doctor? Can you imagine seeing what you're going to have to see one day? How about you? What you want to grow up to be?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet. You got to have something in your head. A fireman, Batman,
Maybe
Superman, Superwoman.
A PT or an RN.
A PT or RN. What's PT?
Like physical therapy.
Oh, physical. I'm thinking about physical fitness. So you want to be doctors, nurses. What about you? You want to be a vet? Ain't nothing wrong with being a vet. I'd rather see humans pass on than dogs. I can't handle it. It's tough. It's a tough job too. But can you imagine when you're a vet, an RN, and a doctor? Can you imagine looking back on this time right now and seeing what you sacrificed right now? Maybe some time at home with your boyfriend talking on the phone. Maybe watching TV. What's y'all's favorite show in here? What is it? Pretty Little Liars? Is that what it was? I watched Secret Life of a Teenager. I swear I do. I've been watching it for 6 seasons now. I told you I got a wife. But can y'all see what I'm saying? Hey, when y'all look back on life, when I look back at when I played baseball, the greatest time of my life. I look back when I played soccer, the greatest time of my life. I wish I could go back and sit through 8 hours of school again. Oh God, was that easy? Was that so easy? I promise you. Y'all know y'all's parents say it all the time. You're going to regret this. But I'm telling you, you're going to look back later on in life. Like, why didn't I study harder? Why did I do what my parents said? I'm telling you, it's going to come back and haunt you. I promise you. It's tough. It's tough. So, you know, like I said, when you're having a bad day, think of the bigger scheme of things. Think of other people's sacrifices that they made. Like my buddy Thor. You know, he's not going to come home. He's got 3 kids too. 3 kids, 3 little girls. 1, 2, and 4. And he's never gonna see them grow up. You see what I'm saying? That's a big sacrifice, ain't it? So that's it. Any other questions? I'm here now, see, I'm not gonna ask. Wait. Go ahead. I love it. I love what I do. I'm athletic. If y'all didn't know, the Army is just a big competition. Who can outrun who can outpush who, and who can out-sit up who. That's it. I love what I do. I'm glad that I served my country. Did I do it? I'll tell you right now, I didn't do it. I did it for the right reasons, but I didn't do it just because I was some patriotic person who loved my country. No, I did it because, you know, that's the only thing I had to do at the time. Now, do I stand for America? Yes. Will I go where the president tells me to now? Yes, I will. Because I learned you grow up so much from 18 to 21, you'll never know it. From 18, I was like, man, this is a paycheck. I just got paid $800. I'm rich. I'm rich, yes. Now I look back and I'm like, man, I should have saved that money. So I'm being honest with you. I was so happy to get a paycheck when I was 18. Now it's like, you know, now it's paying bills, you know, paying the light bill, the phone bill, the car payments and everything. And you just look back and think how high school was so easy. And if y'all didn't know, I'm only 22. I only got out of high school like 4 or 5 years ago. That's it. I was just in there. So, but I look back on it now, I'm like, man, high school was so easy. I could have just sat there for 8 hours and just did my work, not worried about all the drama, and just continued on. I was also prom king in high school. I promise you I was, because I thought I was cool and I wanted to be Mr. Popular. If I could take that back, I would. I would not be prom king, and I wouldn't have been Mr. Popular. I'd have been Mr. Guy who sits in that chair and studies. I promise you. Any other questions? Come on, there's gotta be some questions out there.
I have one.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it hard sometimes when you wake up in the morning and your knees are hurting and your whatever's going on, you're thinking about the past, but you're making the choice instead of letting it get you down and making you want to stay in bed to get up and you do this kind of stuff instead?
I make that choice every morning of my life now. I make that choice. I've been, like I said, I got 2 bad knees at 22 years old. I got one that's lost blood to it. The other one's got 2 ripped, my MCL still ripped. I got degenerative disc disease now. Got 2 bulging discs in my lower back. And I also got TBI. Every morning I wake up and I feel like I'm 40. But I roll out of bed because I have to sacrifice now. I have to. I have a family. Now with y'all, I can tell you right now, when you don't want to do it, what do y'all got besides you? What is this? As a group, what is this? A team, right? So you got to practice hard for who? Your teammate, right? Your left and your right, that person who you can count on. You have to do that. You know, I have to roll out of bed every morning for my wife. I had to go on them convoys for my teammates. There was times when I was like, man, I'm just not feeling this convoy. I have a bad feeling about it. But I had to suit up every time. I had to put that IOTV on, that Kevlar, my boots, and I had to continue moving. You know, it was hard. I hate rolling out of bed. That's a good question. I think about it every morning. I'm thinking about it tomorrow morning. I'm like, man, I want to get up. But you got to, because of my teammates. I got soldiers you can count on. Any other questions? I got some good questions coming from the parents. What about y'all? I know y'all got some questions. Anybody want to know about life? Huh? Anybody want to know what's after volleyball? Who here thinks they're the best? Mom thinks she's the best. That's what I'm talking
I'm not, Mom. I'm one of the coaches.
Are you? Coach? I'm sorry. So other than that, you know, if y'all ain't got no questions, that's all I got. But if y'all got questions, I'll sit here and answer questions all night long. I love talking about the Army. I really do. The Army is a great whole. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love y'all's little team y'all got, but the Army is the greatest team out there. All right? Yes, ma'am.
So do you think that your experience in high school with like football and you said soccer and baseball, did that kind of prepare you for?
Yes.
Is that like kind of the foundation?
Yes, by
So
far.
like what kind of qualities did you like develop that started in those like team sports in high school, like when you were their age? Like what kind of things kind of emerged when you were put into the ultimate team setting in the Army?
Oh man, competition. Who in here likes to lose? Oh, wait. Who in here likes to win? Oh, there we go. Everybody likes to win, right? I couldn't stand losing, even though I wasn't on the best team. I think my record was 1-11, something like that. I think I won 1 game. All right, but you know, I was taught a lot of good things in team sports. I was taught humility. I was taught how to lose with grace. I was taught how to take bumps and bruises and keep moving. And the Army will give you a bunch of them. Just like I said, I was taught how to strive to be better. I wanted to be better. I wanted to be better than that guy. I wanted to be that 9th grade varsity quarterback. You know, I never played quarterback, but I wanted to be. So I was out there every night, you know, practicing, doing stuff hard, and you know, working on fundamentals. And in high school, now it's actually turned a little bit different. Even though I say the Army's the greatest team, I actually got to read now to be the best. I have to read regulations. I have to know what AR 67-1 and AR 600-9 is. It's a lot different, ain't it? You think in the Army you wouldn't have to read, right? Nah, I gotta know how far this is above this Army tape right there. Can you believe that? If it's an 1/8 of an inch, might be high actually. But that's what it's taught me. It's taught me humility. It's taught me to strive to be better. Like I said, who in here likes to lose? Exactly. You know how you get past that? You gotta roll out of bed and fight hard. You gotta go out there and you know, sacrifice. You gotta go out there and play like a team. That's how you do it. Any other questions?
Hey, sorry. The Army gives this